Okay, let's get into it. Share this screen, get started. All right. If you've been watching this on a regular basis, you know I like to do month to month to see what's going on because things change so quickly. However, remember, we look at the previous month. So we have our January statistics in, and I just am comparing January 2022 to January 2021 just to see what's going on. So the Asheville region, our greater Asheville region, in January had 752 listings. That is 17.4% less across the region than what we had a whole entire year ago. We had 950 pendings. That's 13% less than what we had a whole year ago. Our closings, this is interesting that we had less listings and less pendings, but we actually had a little more closings in January 2022 by 2.5%. Part of that is because some of the November and December offers that were made pending got pushed into January. Our medium home price, I like to look at the medium home price because that is a better indicator than the average, which could be, you know, $1 million house and a mobile home. So medium home price gives us a better idea of what is going on. We have in our greater Asheville area, all of them together is 340,000. That's an increase of 7.9%. That is quite a bit for when you think that we're taking all our outer counties into account. Days on the market is 36 days. That is because we are having more cash closings and people are waiving inspections and appraisals with these cash closings in order so they can get it. That is 35.7% less than the house what they stayed on the market last year. That's quite a bit. Our monthly supply for all of the greater Asheville area, all these surrounding counties, is 1 month. That's 47.7%, almost 50% less than we had last year. And remember, our monthly supply is the number of houses currently for sale divided by the average number of homes sold per month. So you're going to see this monthly supply change as we go along because less houses are selling per month because there's not as many houses out there. So let's check out Asheville City and what's going on with the city of Asheville. Our new listings were 123, down 22.2%. Pendings were down 27.7%. Closings were down 15.2%. Medium home price increased to, and this is inside the city limits, increased to 416 and 400,016,500, and that is an increase of 22.5%. That is a huge increase. Days on the market 34, and we have inside the city limits of Asheville less than a month, even more than 50%, 57.9% less than what we had 1 year ago. That is critical. That's the reason you see the medium home price going up so much. Hendersonville, new listings were down 39% from past year. Pendings almost 39%. Closings increased, interesting enough. Again, that's the leftover of pendings that were pushed on into January. Medium home price in Hendersonville only increased 9.7%, but it's still higher than what we're usually used to in the Hendersonville area. Again, days on the market, less than 30 days. That is primarily because of cash buyers. Lenders cannot close in less than 30 days in most cases just because of getting the appraisals done. And the month supply is less than 1% inside the city limits. So we also have stats, on the county that we can talk about more. Yeah, and I'll bring those up in just a minute, but I just wanted to compare what we're talking about in our city of Hendersonville and city of Asheville. Those are our most populated areas in our domain here that we have, our region. And let's see what's going on nationally, though. So nationally, if you look at what it says, the South, on the medium home price for existing homes, the South is $312,400. That's an increase from last year, but that is a lot lower than what it is inside the city limits of Asheville and inside the city limits of Hendersonville. So again, we have been showing that Asheville, not only are we increasing in cost of rent, but in cost of homes as well. The existing home national was 350, 15.4% from a year ago. We are seeing that type and of the increase over the past year in all of our region. Okay, let's pick up another one. Stop sharing on that. All right, let's pick up Buncombe County for just a second so you can see where we were on Buncombe County. Let's just look at, I like to look at graphs and charts. So let's look at this bar graph. You can see that we are down in our listings in the county, down in our closings in the county, up in our medium home price in the county, and our supply is severely low. So Buncombe County is, I don't know, I keep thinking that we're going to outprice ourselves, but every house that comes on, the prices just continues to go up. So we are still in a seller's market. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, we've got the situation that world situations do affect our markets locally, and we'll just see how much we're affected by what's going on with the Ukraine and inflation, which is hugely affecting everyday life, and we're going to see interest rates increase. So again, if you want to sell and you're not buying in Hendersonville or Buncombe County, I say go ahead and sell. This is probably, I mean, it's, this could change around in a month and become a buyer's market. Who knows? And if you're buying, I would say go ahead and buy now. But if you want to live in Buncombe County and Henderson County, because the inventory is just so low, by the time it rolls around, even when we do hit our cycles that happen, by the time the new houses come online, the interest rate is going to be so high that it would outprice some of the things you were looking at right now. So if you have any questions, be sure to go to our website and sign up for the blog so you can know when we're going to do that every month, and also sign up for the YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, sign up on the website, and that's the best way. It will give me your information. I can get back in touch with you. Okay, have a wonderful day.